Hello and welcome to the next of this video of this Tyripposlothephant series, where we are going to make the Tyripposlothephant's legs. I don't know about you guys, but I like walking. Let's see what we can do for this Tyripposlothephant. Okay, so we've got our Tyripposlothephant leg. I'm going to be showing you guys how to build the left leg, and I've got the right leg here as a model to remind me how to build it, because it's kind of a really weird model. So we're going to be dividing this leg up into three parts. We've got the upper part. These two parts are just connected by one of these little clip joints. It's the part we've got the pieces for right here. And we've got this lower leg part, which is connected to the foot just by one ball and socket joint. And then we've got the actual foot. And I'll be showing you how to make these each separately. Anyway, so let's get started. Here are the pieces we need for the upper leg. We've got one of these slopey pieces. You're going to need right and left. We're using the left-sided one for the left leg and the right-sided one for the right leg. We've got a clip with the clip going vertically, a clip with the clip going horizontally, and another one of these thingies. A clip with the two studs on its clip. We've got this 1x1 circle. 3 2x1 plates. One of them could be a 1x4, but I was out of 1x4 by the time I got to the legs. Which maybe I should have built the legs first, seeing as they're kind of structurally important, but oh well. And we've got one of these clip parts. We're going to need both sides of it, but we're only going to use this part for the upper leg. We're going to use the other part for the lower leg. We've got 2 cheese slopes. Yes, normal 1x1 dark grays. One of these tiles that sticks up and has the studs on it. And a handle piece. We use a ton of handlebars in this model, it's ridiculous. Then we've got the only light gray piece. Only light gray pieces in the leg are for structural, like ball and sockets. We've got ball and socket joint down there, some clips, because I had run out of gray clips using the rest on the body. And again, ball and socket joints. So for most of these legs, you'll see gray parts with occasional light gray. Anyway, just one light gray ball and socket joint. So to get started, we want to start from the bottom up, going from our ball and socket joint back. So let's start with the ball and socket joint like you saw here. And we're going to build a 1x2 tile, another 1x2 tile, another one coming off the end of that, along with this tile going off to the back. So far we've got ball and socket, 1x2, 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 and this plate. Now, let us move on to, I believe we use this vertical clip right here. If we want, we can just go ahead and attach this to that, coming up like that. Then we want to put this dot on the end of here, and a cheese slope on top of that. Let's go ahead and take our slope piece, put it right there going across these 4 dots, like so. Let's fold this up. We can take this piece, stick it right under there. It's a bit of a trick to get it in there right now. Maybe it would have been more convenient to take off the slope, put it on, and then put the slope back on. I don't know. Anyway, then we can come back down. Let's actually first start by taking this piece, clipping it on here, and taking its cheese slope, pointing it inward. Like that. You should have this kind of rounded front area made of a bunch of blocks, unintentional greebly. And let's take this clip going back. And that is the upper section of our legs. We're going to set that to the side and move on to the next clip. Okay, so here we've got the second joint of our Tyripposlothephant leg. We've got the first one sitting in the corner over there. I just dropped that. That was unintentional. I'm sorry. So let's see. The second joint should be fairly simple. We've just got these tiles going up and down the back along with the slope. The only thing that isn't on this tile surface is this one that comes right forward here when we've got this little slanty piece right here. So that's just these 2 pieces. I'm going to set those to the side right now. Again, one of these pieces, the 1x2 with the tiles on the front, and this piece, the 2x2 with that corner cut off. I like this piece, I'm not sure why. Anyway, so if we get started, we've got this piece. This is the other side of the clip piece. It's going to clip in right there. We've got our only light gray is a ball and socket 1x2. We've got this 1x1 stud round, 2 square 1x1 studs. Only one 1x2 this time, unlike this one which had 3. And this slope piece. So if we get started building, we're probably going to want to start with this, and take this ball and socket, put them one stud on top of the other, like that. We take this 1x1 tile, let's put it right up there, and our 1x1 round, put it on the opposite side. So we should get like this 1x3 bar with some kind of hinge out of each side. So now let's take this 1x2, put it right there, and this 1x1, put it on top of that. That should give us the right set of increments to put this slope right on top. Now slap on the bottom, studs going forward. We're going to want to put this, and then we're going to want to take this and slap it right on top, like that. And we'll see we've got a mirror of our other joint, and if we just want to take these two joints, we can go take a pop and snap them together. There we go. Almost all the way there. Let's get on to the next clip. Okay, so here we are with the last piece of our Tyripposlothephant leg, which is the foot. It's just here we've got an octagon plate with a bunch of things sticking off of it, including this weird back toe, which I guess means this thing is pretty close to being a bird. Anyway, so let's go through the pieces. We've got one octagon plate, pretty important. It actually connects to absolutely everything here. We've got this one 2x2 dish with this plug on top. I'm just going to go ahead and take this, put it on top of the octagon plate, and push it in. This is our ball and socket joint that's going to connect to our foot when we are ready, which we are not ready yet. And we've got two of these. This is a 1x1 clip on it with another 1x1 tile on the bottom. I'm mostly just leaving the tile on the bottom because it's really inconvenient to take off. We've got two of those, one here and one here. Then we've got another similar thing. We've got another 1x1 clip with handlebars on the top and a light gray clip piece. We've got two of these, one for each side of the foot to give it a weird rounded shape. And we've got one of these slopes, 1x3 slope, pretty simple, and another 1x2. 1x2 is going to be for the front toe, 1x3 is going to be for the back toe. Then we've got circle dot, two square dots, three clips like this. Two of them are going to be for the toes, one is just for random decoration, along with this thing which is also just for random decoration, a clip with one of the hole pokies. Okay, so if we start building, what we're going to want to do is we're going to take this 1x2 slope, take our squares and put one on the back of each part of it, just to make it a bit taller, give it some extra height, make it seem more like a toe. So like that, and then we're going to take one of these clips, put it right there, like that. Now we decide which part of our thing we want to be first, and put that toe right there. And that's going to be our front toe, like with this one. Now we can take this, let's take this clip, put it right in the center there, pointing back into that nook, and take a dot, put it right on the back there. Put this directly opposite that one. So now let's take this piece, let's put it on the left side here for the left foot, and take this side, put it on the right with the stud going inwards, like that. Then we can take each of our handlebars, put them on the right side, and don't ask me why I did this because I'm just weird. We've got these two pieces, the one on this side goes in, and the one on this side goes up. Again, if you're doing the right foot, just mirror everything, because everything on the right leg is exactly the same as the left leg, but opposite. So there we go. We just scooch things around a bit till everything fits real nice. There we go. Now to attach it, it's a ball and socket joint, just click pop. There we go. Okay, here we are, we've got the zoomed out view now because we're going to be using the entire Tyripposlothephant. Take the rest of your Tyripposlothephant, take the left leg, put it on the left side, just take the ball and socket joint, poke upward till you hear a click, and not let the hamburger out. Then take the right side, put it in till you hear a click, and there we go. One mostly whole Tyripposlothephant. All he's missing now is a tail, which we will cover in the next video. If you're trying to stand him up right now, it's not really going to work because the tail acts as a counterbalance, and he really just wants that hamburger right now. I'm sorry, Mr. Tyripposlothephant, but you may not have the hamburger right now. Let's get on to building the tail. Hello everybody, thanks for watching and for staying with me so close to the end. We're really close to finishing the Tyripposlothephant right now. Pretty much all I can do now is stand completely vertically, which is kind of an awkward position for a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So anyway, skip the rest of this video and go on to the tail. I'll see you then.